Alright, and this is question 3. The sets P and Q are shown on the Venn diagram, sure. The element Y is such that Y, okay, this symbol means it's an element of, right? This symbol means, it means an element of. And this symbol simply means not an element of. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So, in short, if I have, let's say, if I have a set, let's just call it A, and if let's say I have this number 5, and 5 is outside, right? And let's say 3 is inside, so I can say 3 is an element of A, where 3 belongs in A and lives in A. 5 is not an element of A because it's outside. Simple as that. So right here, Y is an element of P, so Y has to be somewhere inside here. So maybe let's just write, okay, Y, okay, but Y is not an element of Q. So Y has to be here, right? Because it has to be in P, but it cannot be in Q, so it cannot be inside this region. It has to be here. That's it. And then over here, part B, okay. Once again, I think we should write down what it means. So integers x, right, and 1 to 8. So now we actually include because it's or equal to. Right, these are all equal to signs. So we do include 1 and we do include 8. And A, integers greater than 5. So greater than 5, 6, 7, and 8. And they have to be in the universal set. Once again, the universal set is it's a set containing all the elements. Yep. And integers less or than or equal to 3. So less than or equal to 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we can start solving. Find the value of the number of elements A union B. So A union B is just everything. Of course, we cannot just count because we have to make sure there's no overlap. Yeah, so we say the number of elements A union B. So sometimes it helps if you want to say A union B, that set is just everything that A has to offer and everything that B has to offer. So interestingly, there's already no overlap. So the number of elements inside here, if you count, is 6. 6 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elements. Okay, you don't actually care what the elements are. Yeah, it's a number of elements. Okay. So right now, list the elements of A prime intersect B prime. So everything that is not in A overlapping with everything that is not in B. So maybe it helps to just write down what is A prime. A prime is everything that is not in A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And B prime is everything that is not in B, which is 1, 2, 3 is inside. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is everything that is not in B. And we look for the overlap. So 1 no overlap, 2 no overlap, 3. 4 and 5 are the overlapping ones. 6, 7, 8 are no overlap. So 4 and 5 are the overlapping ones. So 4 and 5. Yep, and sometimes it's worthwhile to just put it in a set notation. Part 3. Describe as simply as possible in words the set A intersect B. And so let's just look. A intersect B is, if you know, there's actually nothing, right? Is there something in A that is also in B? Intersect means overlap. Is there something in A that is also in B? No. Anything in B that is also in A? No. So A intersect B is actually simply a null set. So putting it in words, we can just say that it is a null set. Or if you like, you can say it is in an empty set. Both are fine.